Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in, finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Left off a projectile to waste time. Gets the jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The jump-in is denied. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. They're still feeling each other out. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both fighters planning something? Jump? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Blocks it. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Jumps it, flush anti-air. There's a change of sides. Connects with medium kick. Amnesia. We're at a standstill. Overhead, but it won't work. The overhead denied. Player fuses their drive game. Dribble. Even that's how you close it out. What a beast. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Pokes with a medium kick. Throwing some shade. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Links it! Rebound? Nails it! Tries to make something happen with an overdrive up. Ornament up overhead, but it won't work. The overhead denied. Player one has got to work some magic with his limited drive. Throws him. Looking for a hole. A jump? All in with a rush. Impact squashed. This is gonna hurt. What now? Player one sees the overhead coming. This unleashes a big damage. Player denied. Keeps cool and locks them out. He's getting it all on this level 2 super arm. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? It is over. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps? Hits him with a stopping bomb. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. No good up high. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Both sides looking for an opening. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Goes for the command grab. Anything could happen here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Three glide. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Medium kick hits. Who's going to start things off? Jumps in. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They return to center stage. Counters with amnesia. Nice read. Super arc on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Manages to block the jump and experiencing burnout. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Gets out of the corner. From up above. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Not having the cross-up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. 3-ball? Both fighters planning something? Player 1 can't use any more drive without burning out. Going in? Shows the medium kick? What, they're going for the super art? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Anti-air drops them. Reads them. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. What's going to be the play here with this kind of meter gap? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Barely blocks the ball, the throw connects. Both fighters planning something? Sees the overhead coming. Uses it to KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Shows the medium kick. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Counters with the knee jab. Nice lead. Gets the quarter switch. It might be some time for payback. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is gonna hurt. What now? Connects with the throw. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Both sides getting ready. Jump! Closes it out. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Still very early in the round. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Gets a chance with that jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best grounding tools. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Likely KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Get carried to the corner. They've got nowhere to run now that they're in the corner. Shows the medium kick. Both fighters hit them with a stopping block. 3-ball? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. It's a good spot to use the super. There's nowhere to run. Charges in to get hands on them for the interdiction. Quick breather. Stone Cold embrace. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick hits. Connects with medium kick. Counters with the knee jab. Nice lead. Connects with the throw. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Sets up with the jump in. Amazing. Curls him for up close and personal. The overhead denied. This could lead to some big damage. Ringong! A real test of nerve. Sees the overhead coming. Player 1 willing to flatline zone. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.